And Larry would be someone I met through a friend of mine years ago who wound up moving to Seattle. Jen, right. Paris baguette. Yeah, Paris baguette. Okay. Head on this way, and we're technically kind of more on the northern half, or I'm sorry, southern half. I always say that. I always turn around my north and south. So.
Come get your reading tonight.
And a big ice cream, 2 minutes.
There's the arch of Chinatown. They don't have the lights on right now. I don't see the lights right now. It's too early, I guess. But they usually have like the blinking lights all over. Every time you go into Chinatown, there could be people who are technically not Chinese at all, but sometimes they can act as if they know more about Chinatown than they would assume someone was a tourist or what have you, coming in not knowing how to treat people the correct way. But little do they know that I spent many hours in Chinatown for various reasons, getting kale at the grocery store. They used to have an underground grocery store. Taking care of someone's cat in 1010 race, and walking around just as a normal person, enjoying, you know, having gone to whatever you call it, Rangoon back in the day. Oh, one of the strands is out. So Rangoon closed, and of course Rangoon was a Burmese restaurant, and I always remember the Burmese restaurant with an M as in Mary, because they wound up having a monsoon or tsunami. I was thinking all these other words. A tsunami in Burma. This is years ago, but you can still see it on YouTube. It's really bad. One of the worst natural disasters in world history was a tsunami in Burma. They have some pretty upsetting video of that. Still, I think on YouTube, I think I ran across it. There's a couple different, you know, tsunamis, and I forget where else. There's another one that's more Japanese, was it? Anyway, but there you go.
Sounded like their traditions. Said, do you want to go to your corn dog place?
Some guy didn't make the clearance there on the drive port on the ramp, so he has to, his SUV is kind of getting a little bit of a slight scraping. It's more of a plasticky bar across the top, so a whole bunch of people piling out of Reading Terminal Market. I know I'm super early, so should we go through? We'll take a little tour through here. busy today. There's been a lot going on at the convention center. I don't know what's, I saw a bunch of like younger people, like a volleyball tournament or volleyball type conference or what have you. And you know, that's been going on all week though, so I'm not really sure. And of course it's just the day before Easter, so I'm sure a lot of people are out enjoying, you know, lunch or what have you, maybe even getting ham or whatever they get for their Easter dinner. I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat ham, but it smells good, I do admit that. I'm pretty strict because I was tortured so badly that I refuse to eat anything that's slaughtered, screaming, or bloody on the floor. That includes fish, lobster, and everything else. But plenty of meat eater can be found here in, guess what, Reading Terminal. But this would be where I would normally buy something. I don't have money today to buy it. But this is where I would come to be okay with buying something here. As if Ivy League educated, I think.
Probably 5. Well, it's not too late to undo it.
The lowest level. So anyway, we will head on this way as we walk away from the copyright. It doesn't matter on my video, but it doesn't affect anything because of the amount of views that I have, but I still don't want it to show up because it's annoying as fuck, and it might be done on purpose. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, here